Right. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I am Kenyatta the healer. I'm Kenyatta the architect. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Queen, Goddess, Empress, Ma'am, High Priestess, or whatever I tell you to refer to me as. I have no enemies. The enemies of God have been defeated. But if God is the creator of both the good and the evil, the light and the dark, God has no enemies. Ye are gods. As well, love and goodwill, taking care of within, eliminates that without. I will not tolerate anyone stalking me, harassing me, bullying me, or being common with me, or anyone who genuinely supports me on my platform. Excuse me. Affirmations and repeat. I am wonderful. I am marvelous. I am magnificent. I am splendid. I am perfect. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am loved. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am the master and creator of my own fate. I am the master and creator of my own destiny. I am my fate. I am my destiny. I am the all that is all that ever was and ever shall be. I love myself. Taurus, this will be a reading for you from the Onyx Tarot deck. I accidentally put June 2024. Obviously, it's for June 2025. All right, let me get you, I'll fix it after the live, okay, and put the correct year there. All right, let me get you some good shuffles in. And Taurus, we will get started with your reading. Once again, Taurus for June 2025 from the Onyx Tarot deck. Give you a nice three-way split here, Taurus. One shuffle for Taurus, June 2025. Thank you to all who are here. Appreciate it. Appreciate your thumbs up as well. Thank you for your support. Let's get into it. Here we have Wheel of Fortune upright, Taurus. As I saw that, I see up there 4-4. Okay, which is my birthday, all right. Young Gourd, dormant. The Moor, dormant. Okay. Young Coin, dormant. And here we have Queen Mother, awakened, of course, Taurus. just good energy I feel for you, Taurus. I'm hearing very good, very positive, okay? Whoever this is for, Taurus, I'm hearing you are a positive person. Something about outshining, or I feel like, or I'm hearing outshining and outlasting, like you outshine. And I don't feel like it's about you being in competition with others, like outshining others. You just shine bright, whoever this is resonating with. I'm hearing you are you're strong. I'm hearing you are a force to be reckoned with, okay? I'm hearing a wonderful person, beautiful attitude, okay? Enduring, that you are enduring, all right? Just it's like I'm feeling like, yes, you are a fortunate person, but I feel like you bring good energy, like you bring good fortune, okay? Whatever room you walk in, okay, whatever people that you are around. I feel like you also have awesome control of your emotions. I don't feel as though that you are, like I say, we're human. We, having emotion is a part of who we are. We should, as humans. But you do not let it, I feel like you have it in balance. You don't let it, your emotions dictate, okay, your behavior, okay, the ins and outs of your life, I'm hearing, okay? And that is wonderful. That is good for you, okay? Again, very positive person. I feel like you're a very mature person as well, all right? I feel like you probably, you might be a little different, go your own way, all right? I kind of feel like you're not run by rules and regulations, and I'm feeling in that regard for you, Taurus. Like you may hear, it's an older term, okay? Like the law is for the lawless, okay? So we have these restrictions and we have these institutions, so on and so forth, to kind of. I'm hearing balance humanity, but that's not really what I'm thinking. I'm thinking more or less of, just giving us guidelines for life and how we should live. I feel like for you, Taurus, we do that, with our children and adults as well, give them guidelines. But I feel like you may have kind of gone beyond that. Like you don't necessarily need to be told, given these strict instructions on how to just be, on how to exist. Okay, I feel like you've transcended that. Okay, I'm hearing like you know who you are and you know where you're going. Again, and I just keep hearing very positive. You may be, your money's not small either. Okay, you do well financially. I'm hearing very abundant person. All right. And I'm seeing this Empress energy here. Once again, a very abundant person. I also feel like you're very no nonsense. Okay. I feel like you may be very observant. Okay. You observe a lot. You may not speak on it though. You might be a little intimidating to people. Okay. Very mature person. You may even be what they, call an old soul. All right. Let's continue on here. We have the universe, dormant. Six of Blades, awakened. Four of Swords, dormant. Okay. And we have the Chief, awakened. All right. You might have, I kind of feel like you may have gone through a lot in your life. You may even carry the burdens of a lot of, I'm getting like a big mama energy here, okay? You might not be, okay? You may not be anybody's big mama or the person that in my family, okay, on my dad's side, that we call Big Mama was my great-grandmother. But I often wondered, I called her Big Mommy, that's what we called her, Big Mommy. But she was my great-grandmother. She was my father's grandmother. But as I got older and, began to understand the family dynamics and whatnot, they all, even my dad and his brothers and sisters called her Big Mommy, but she was their grandmother. And I said, well, given some of the family dynamics, she was Big Mommy. She was the mommy. You know what I'm saying? She was Big Mommy, And I may have just, the grandchildren may have just called her that, the great grandchildren, because that's what we heard her grandchildren, our parents, which would be her grandchildren calling her. Okay. I'm only saying that to say you may not be a great grandmother, you may not be a grandmother even, but you do have this energy about you, okay? Very matriarchal, very matriarchal. But you are, again, this thing with the control of your emotions. You may even be somewhat stoic, okay? You, again, observant. You see a lot, but you may not speak to it. And it doesn't mean that because you have this authoritative energy about you, it doesn't mean that you don't handle the situation or speak to it non-verbally. Okay. A lot may be placed in your hands. I feel like people may look to you or look up to you. Okay, but I feel more in a familial sense, maybe even in your community as well. Okay, you have a very strong, very, very strong presence. And you also carry this energy to me like the type of person that people wouldn't dare cross. Okay, not going to disrespect you. All right, and they may try to, someone may try to, but it would be handled. And I feel like maybe not even by you. You have people around you who are very protective of you and your energy. I also heard the word smart. Okay, you're smart. You got a lot of smarts. Okay, wisdom. I'm hearing. Okay, you are a wise person. I hate to use the word burdens, but I kind of feel like little bugs flying around in here, okay? I don't know what the hell that is. Whatever the fuck, okay? But if you see it, go across the screen, okay? You may even, in your life, you may have carried a lot of burdens. Okay? You may have, if you're an older person, you may have always had this energy about you. You may have carried a lot of burdens, just a life experience. Okay, your own personal experiences in life. You may have carried the burdens of family, okay, even I want to say friends, even because of this authoritative energy. It's like, I feel like people look at you like, Taurus will take care of it. Okay, Big Mama, she'll take care of it. Okay. All right. Well, if people in the neighborhood, I'm just getting like a really old energy here. Like if people in the neighborhood or your community or again, family may have had some kind of issues or problems, it's like, go to Taurus. Okay. Taurus will help you. Taurus, like, you have resources. You may even be somewhat of a, I'm hearing kitchen witch, but I don't want to use that term because it can be looked at as negatively. But what I mean is in terms of the real, a true definition of which you may have known, you may be into the herbal healing and so on and so forth. Okay. If I feel like this could also possibly resonate with someone who is a younger person, and this may be your future here, okay, of who you become. Because I feel like we're moving into a time here where humanity is going to really need one another. Okay, like we're kind of with this individualistic thing right now. Okay, but I feel like that time, I don't know when or whatever, but that time will be coming to a close. Okay, as a result of adversity. Okay, that we are going to be facing. And you may be that where some things, resources that may be easier for us to come by at this time, institutions. Okay, we go to institutions, medical institution, for healing, or we go to, the educational institution for our schooling, our learning. There may come a time where some of these institutions are going to be broken down, okay? And they may be too expensive for people. your average person, okay, if they're really even in existence the way they are now, you might be that person, okay, who has the, that knows the herbs needed to heal, okay, the things in the kitchen, okay, that can heal a person, that can help a person. All right. If you are a younger person here, this might be your future of who you are. And if so, you may carry a lot of burdens now. You may, if you are a younger person, you may feel like, you come from another time even, okay? You may feel like if you're a younger person, the things around you, the people your age, it just does not seem to resonate with you, okay? You might try to fit in because this is what younger people do, okay? Not all, I'm not saying all, every single one, okay? But I feel like if you're a younger person now, you carry a lot. You might even have a lot of siblings. You might be the oldest here of a lot of siblings, and a lot of weight and pressure is put on you, okay, in helping and aiding the care of those siblings. If you're an older person, this may have been what you experienced in your life, being the oldest, okay, or one of the oldest of many. I feel like the oldest, okay, and I feel like this is what makes you very observant, okay, having to take on somewhat of a parental role, right, or just that older sibling role of just as a lot of kids here, okay, so you see a lot, right, you, yeah. You may have been, if you're an older person and this is resonating with you, you may have been denied a lot, okay? Or maybe had to make a lot of sacrifices in your life. If you are a younger person, once again, this might be something that you are going through currently, okay? A lot of burdens, a lot of young people to look after in your home, okay? And just been denied a lot, okay? Many sacrifices I'm hearing, but this here is what is, again, you not only are this, like I said, big mama energy, you fierce in your observation, in your stoicism even, okay, and in your being able to handle things and people bringing a lot to you, okay, and again, Taurus will know what to do. You're fierce here, and you are protected. And when I say protected, I don't mean just spiritually protected, okay? Though I feel like you are, again, you have a community of people that are highly protective of you. If you're an older person, that is what you are experiencing now. If you are a younger person and this is your future, trust and believe. You may not feel it now. You might even, if you're a younger person, be somewhat of an outcast among your peers, but you will have a lot of protection, okay? And just fierce, dominant, very powerful person here, all right? Let's continue on, Taurus. Okay, it's like I said, you may, on the spiritual aspect, you may have not, you may not, how can I say, you may have been sent here specifically, okay, from wherever in the universe, however that would work, to do this work. Because once again, I feel like if you're a younger person, again, the times that we are at some point, I can't tell, like I said, I don't know when, okay, but that we may be heading into, all right, you came specifically for that, because there, I feel strongly that there will be a great need, that we see a lot of fighting amongst humanity now, amongst people, that I feel like is going to cease, okay, at some point, because we won't have any choice but to begin to count on one another. All right, let's continue on here. We have low blade, dormant. 8 of coins, dormant. Taurus, okay. Papa staff, awakened. Again, there's nothing immature about you. If you are a young person, there's some things that you need to know. Okay, I can't tell you specifically what those things are. You may feel that there are things that resonate with you. all right, or things that you are interested in learning and interested in knowing, I would strongly suggest that you begin to study those things and research those things, okay? Because you will need to know them. There will be a lot of people relying on you and your assistance, okay? If you are an older person, once again, I feel like this is something that you have done, that you have experienced, which puts you in the seat that you are in, the authoritative seat that you are in. And again, authoritative amongst a community of people, family, friends, so on and so forth, whatever your network is. Okay. You probably, if you're an older person, I kind of feel like, okay, this may sound odd. If you're an older person, what you do is of value. Let me say that, okay? Because we're living in a time where um, what you do may not be looked at as valued or valuable, okay, in the society right now, because the institutions are in place, okay, even though they're falling apart. Look at our education system, and the medical institution, okay. There's problems and troubles, and everything is about money, all right. So it may not be, some people may not look at it as anything, okay, but they will, okay. If you are a younger person, I do not feel that you not be wise with what I'm about to say, okay, in your understanding. I don't feel that you will be a person who will work outside of the home. I am not saying that you are going to be a housewife. I'm not saying that you will not work. Okay. I just feel that the kind of work that you will do, once again, okay, will be for the betterment of humanity. Okay. Even if it's just wherever you're located in your town, your home, your city, whatever. Okay. I do see Taurus, whoever you are, you are definitely meant to do what it is that you're doing. Whether people find it currently, if you're older, whether people find it value or not, and I mean the larger society. Okay, how society may view it. I don't mean those who you are actually helping and assisting. Okay, but you know how that goes. Sometimes it's questionable whether they find it of value. Yeah, that made me think of that story in the Bible where Jesus talked about how he healed the 10 lepers and only one came back to say thank you. Okay, they didn't value it, the 9, only one did. Okay, that's just human beings. Okay, right or wrong, this is what human beings tend to do. Right. But I feel like you have an ancestor here who's very proud of you. That can be whether you are an older person or a younger person. Okay. If you're a younger person, please, whoever you are, if this resonates with you, stay on the track that you are on. Do not go against what is in your soul being, okay, to try to fit in with the society, okay, because you'll what I want to say, you'll miss out on what your destiny is, okay, what you came here to do. But this is not a money thing. This is not you're going to be a superstar and a millionaire and all of that. That's not what this is. You are going to help a lot of people in a time where the help is going to be needed, okay. This is extreme here, where I feel like the society is our world is heading into, okay. So the work of your hands, okay, is going to be needed, right? I'm hearing, do what you are called to do what you are destined here to do and become, right? There might be as well, there might be marriage for you as well, okay. And when I say that, there may be this person may not be the same ethnicity, okay, or nationality or race even as you. Okay, this person is going to be different. This person comes from like a line of, I don't know, if this is like medicine men, okay, um, but they have the knowledge. It's like the two of you together, you studying this, okay, to help others, the healing, natural healing. You studying it and learning how to do it. This person actually comes from a line of people who in their bloodline who they've done it. They do it, and it's passed down from generation to generation. So this person here, this man that you may marry, has the actual hands on, okay, of what to do and how to do it. Okay, they're going to assist you here if you're a younger person. Here we have low coin, dormant. Low gourd, awakened. Okay. And here we have ace of blades, dormant. It's interesting here. Like I said, if you're an older person, I don't feel like you are, if you're an older person now, I do not feel like you are without financially, okay? You may be well-to-do, okay, well off financially. If you're a younger person, okay, you're going to be okay financially, right? But the work that you are going to do is not about that. Okay, you ain't gonna be no millionaire, billionaire, that type of thing. All right, but again, I'm hearing that's not where this world is headed into anyway. Okay, it's like that type of thinking that whatever is going to be passed away. Okay, I feel like in saying that there might just be like a great divide of either you got it or you don't. Either you're wealthy or you're not. Okay, not kind of the middle class type thing, which they've been talking about that shit, them doing away with that ever since I was like in my early 20s, probably before then, but I remember it being spoken about then, and I feel like we're seeing that played out now. Okay, slowly, well, maybe not so slow, shit, I don't know, but it's being played out now. Okay, you may even be responsible for, again, there's something about you with children. Okay, there are going to be more children. Okay, I'm hearing like you're going to be responsible for, okay, their well-being. So you might even, like I mentioned about healing, natural healing with herbs and whatnot, you might even in your home, okay, have a school, okay, for children, okay, young people. All right, let me see something real quick. This may. Yeah, this is, let me see here. I don't know what to say here except something about force. There it is. For if you're a younger person here, this is just, like I said, I feel like the society, the world is moving into that a certain desperation, okay, for lack of a better word, of times. This is something that is going to be forced upon us, okay, and you are going to play a pivotal role here. okay? And I'm hearing something about the changes, okay, that are going to be made, okay, or that are being made, okay. So I'm hearing it's necessary, okay, for you to function, okay, I mean, in the proper divine order that you were sent here for. Okay, stay in it is what I'm hearing. Once again, we heard that earlier. All right, from the Isis Oracle deck for Taurus for June 2025. Taurus. Oh, I'm gonna leave that there. It's all the way behind the chair. Let me see if I can get another one here. Taurus. There we go. Okay, here we have Wings of Isis, Taurus. Okay, uniting with the angelic self, like I said. Okay, you were sent here, okay, for such a time as this. All right, you are uniting with your angelic self. This is what you will be doing if you are a younger person. If you are an older person, I feel like this is what you already have done. Okay, I'm hearing like for an older person, you obeyed the call. Okay, you obeyed the call. For the younger person, obeyed the call here. All right. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service. There it is. Period. Okay, that whole reading. Here it is. All right. Into what? Into this human culture. You are here to assist and serve humanity. All right. And at a time, once again, where it's going to be desperate, a desperation, fearless. You must be fearless. All right. This oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention and confirmation that any impressions you may have had that you belong not only to the human kingdom but also to the angelic one are correct. All right, Taurus. I certainly hope that resonated with some Taurus. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not but you watch my videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment. Check out my community tab. I'll post a link once again for memberships, and check out the description below. Okay. All right. You all have favor, peace,